As a Spokane man sits behind bars, charged with abusing a 4-year-old boy and beating his dog, his wife is now sharing her side of the story. KXLY4's Annie Bishop is live at the Spokane County Jail tonight with that story. Annie?
Well, as Jeff Brown sits in jail, as you mentioned, his wife Jennifer now packing up the life they once shared together. Tonight, she is sharing her traumatic story to help others and clear her name. Years of memories and moments of a life Jennifer Brown once shared with her husband Jeff are now in boxes, stacked in a moving van.
Look over my makeup.
Get it out of the way.
I'm trying.
Headed to Utah.
Literally, I have to remind myself to breathe often. It's hard.
In December, Jennifer discovered Jeff had been allegedly beating her 4-year-old son.
And I was getting him dressed, and he was completely covered in bruises all over his body.
Jennifer had been working nearly 60 hours a week and says she hadn't noticed the bruises until that day.
And my son had told CPS that he did it.
As police investigated, Jennifer had just 30 minutes to pack up and leave. Jeff wasn't arrested until 7 weeks later when a neighbor says she watched him brutally beat the family dog. Brown was charged with animal cruelty and child abuse soon after.
I'm really grateful to that neighbor who called.
Jennifer and her daughter Michaela are now back in Spokane for just a couple days to sell what they can.
I can open up the barn. Most everything in the barn is for sale. Both ends recline, and then that reclines.
Okay.
Hoping to make enough money for the drive back to Utah.
Here's 50, is that all
Yeah.
right?
Jennifer wasn't prepared for her life to change, but says you can be if you're living with abuse.
Had I known that we were going to leave, I could have set aside some money, getting those documents, finding a place to go, and letting people know what's going on so they can help you.
And if you suspect a child is a victim of abuse, of course, call 911 immediately. Brown says she was also a victim of domestic violence in the home. In Spokane County, victims of domestic violence can call for help 24 hours a day through a 24-hour hotline. If it's not a 911 emergency, that number is 326-2255. Reporting live, Annie Bishop, KXLY4 HD News.